In the year 1526, in what is now northern India, a confrontation loomed between Sultan Ibrahim Lodi and Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur, a prince from Central Asia. To counter the threat, Sultan Ibrahim brought his war elephants to the battlefield. However, it is believed that the explosive sounds from Babur's cannons and muskets startled the elephants, causing them to trample the Sultan's own army. Babur, who hailed from a lineage of accomplished conquerors, nurtured aspirations of establishing his own empire. Despite his prestigious ancestry, he struggled to gain prominence among the ambitious princes of Central Asia. Consequently, he shifted his focus to India, where his descendants would later construct the Mughal Empire, an influential and prosperous state during the early modern era, encompassing nearly a quarter of the global population. Babur passed away a mere 4 years after the significant battle, but his memoirs and the accounts of his descendants immortalized him in vivid detail. Gulbadan, his daughter, recounted in her own memoir how Babur, having recently abstained from alcohol, filled a newly built pool with lemonade instead of wine. Babur's grandson, Akbar, commissioned exquisite miniature paintings depicting the stories of Babur, including one that portrayed the empire's founder, visibly intoxicated, riding through his camp, slouched over his horse. It was Akbar who solidified Mughal power by instituting safeguards for peasants, leading to increased productivity and tax revenue, as well as embarking on military campaigns to expand the empire's territory. Princes who pledged their loyalty to Akbar were rewarded, while those who resisted met brutal consequences, resulting in the loss of their lives and the lives of many of their subjects. The Mughal conquests granted access to bustling port cities along the Indian Ocean, fostering connections with Arab, Chinese, Ottoman, and European traders. This facilitated the influx of immense wealth, including silver and novel crops from the Americas. As a Muslim ruler presiding over a diverse and multicultural empire, Akbar strived to foster internal unity. He achieved this by appointing members of the Hindu majority to prominent governmental positions, marrying a Hindu bride, and distributing translated copies of the Mahabharata, an ancient Indian epic poem, among his Muslim nobles. Akbar also hosted lively religious debates, involving participants from Sunni and Shia Muslim communities, Hindus, Jains, Zoroastrians, and newly arrived Portuguese Jesuit missionaries. While most participants regarded these debates as intellectual exercises, the Portuguese missionaries were disappointed by their failure to convert Akbar to their faith. The Mughals were renowned for constructing architectural marvels like the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort. The Red Fort, a colossal palace spanning 3 kilometers, accommodated 50,000 people and housed the dazzling peacock throne, adorned with gold and precious jewels. The construction of the throne alone took 7 years. During the first 180 years of the empire, it had only 6 rulers, which contributed to its stability. When Emperor Jahangir grappled with alcohol and opioid addiction, his wife Nur Jahan assumed the role of co-ruler. When a disloyal general captured Jahangir in a coup attempt, she skillfully negotiated his release and rallied the army to quell the rebellion. There is a famous anecdote about her leading a hunting expedition to track down a village terrorizing tiger, which inspired a poet to write, "Though Nur Jahan be in form of a woman, in the ranks of men she's a tiger slayer." Following the demise of the 6th emperor, Aurangzeb, in 1707, the throne witnessed 7 successive rulers in the span of 21 years. These frequent transitions of power mirrored the wider political, economic, social, and environmental challenges that plagued the empire during the 18th century. In response to this turmoil, regional leaders began refusing to pay taxes and seceded from Mughal authority. The British East India Company capitalized on this situation by offering military assistance to these regional rulers, thereby expanding their own political influence. Ultimately, the company gained direct control over Bengal, one of the wealthiest regions in India. By the 19th century, the East India Company wielded significant political sway and maintained a substantial standing army that included Indian soldiers. In 1857, when these troops revolted with the aim of expelling the British and restoring Mughal influence, the British government intervened. They abolished company rule, established direct colonial rule, dethroned the last Mughal emperor, and exiled him. Consequently, after more than 3 centuries since its establishment, the Mughal Empire came to an end.